All right, so, right, what we just talked about, right? Getting a little bit more shallow, right? Feeling like our shoulder's going to be staying underneath our chin more, right? Longer, right? So there's a couple drills that you can do. Like if I'm not here, right, and you want to work on practicing, you know, direct feedback, right? If you are shallow, if you're not, if you're coming over the top because you're casting, right? Yeah. Right. I think I forgot to mention that before, right? When you're casting, right, that immediately just goes to over the top, right? So, with that being said, right, a simple, right, is very effective, right? It's very effective. A simple, like little, you know, tool or training aid, if you will, would be simply to put a cone, you know, a foot behind the ball a little bit outside of the ball, right? And I'm sure you get what this means, right? Right. If you come over the top, what do you think you're gonna do? You're gonna hit the cone, right? So by you keeping your shoulder underneath your chin a little bit longer, right? If I sit up here, right? By you keeping your shoulder under your chin a little bit longer, right? Right, we're coming from the inside, right? Right. If we do the cast, right? If we do the cast, right? We might hit the cone, right? Makes sense. All right. It's really, you know, sometimes it's something as simple as just putting something down for your eyesight. Yep. Right. All right. See how that one actually drew, right? Yeah. Right? And those other, before that cone wasn't there, you didn't hit one draw, right? Right. So it's just something like if you have just a little visual cue, sometimes that's really good.
Yeah.
Nice. Good. Good, right? And then you can test yourself, right? As you go ahead, set up.
Oh, we're closer?
Yeah, exactly. As you go, right, you can really test yourself, right? Closer in this way, right? Nice, good. Yeah, a little bit, right? It gets you get a little jammed up like that,
yeah,
right? Right, so this is really good, right? If you ever find yourself on the range and you're losing them out to the left a lot, like put a cone down here, and it will just enforce you to be more from the inside going around your body as opposed to half right slice, okay? So that's a really good thing to do. And also just, right, if I put I have a little towel here, if I put this little towel, right, simple as just under the armpit drill, right? Some people do it under the left or the right of the left, right? For you, I feel like you should do it under your right armpit because, right, hold that here. If I go like that, right, under there, sorry, right? So if I take that back, right, and I cast, right, that might come out, right?
Yeah.
Right? If I keep that shoulder under my arm, if I keep my shoulder under my chin longer, right, it'll stay down, right? It'll stay in, okay? All right, so that's another little...
Is it supposed to fall out at all?
It's supposed to fall out, if anything, it's supposed to fall out after your swing, if it does. If it doesn't, that's all good. All good. Right, I know it could kind of be forced to try to like keep it under there.
Yeah.
Right, but it's just a feeling, right? Like even pros, like they rough up their shirt a little bit and they just have it under there. Just the feeling of something under there. If you don't like it to be so thick, you can do it like one layer less. Yeah, like that, right? It's just the idea where you're kind of connected. There we go, good. No? Right. Right, it's not like, you can't really get at it when that's under your armpit.
Yeah.
Right? You can't really swing at full, when it's full power, but it's just
probably take like a little bit of half.
Yeah, half swing. It's just the motion, right? It's just the motion. Right? If you cast at the top of your backswing, that towel's coming out. Yeah, a little half swing, right? Good. Right? And it should fall out at the end. Okay? Or if it doesn't, that's all good. But if it does, then you fully transfer it over to your right side, which is what you need to do. Nice, good. Look at that draw. Right? It's just the feeling, right? Obviously, when you're playing, you're not going to have anything in your armpit, right? But you can feel what that is, enforcing you to do.
Right.
is kind of more, right, path going more actually out that way, right? But then you're rotating your release.
I mean, I'm losing that at the top.
You're losing it at the top?
Yeah. So,
Yeah, right? So if you're losing it at the top, right? If you're losing it at the top, right, then you're going too far out this way.
right.
Right? If we go more around our body, right, that'll stay there, right?
Okay.
Not necessarily bad weighing around your body, but we
Yeah.
want that to kind of stay there. Okay.